What is now the aftermath of the largest single state ICE raid in American history. Nearly 700 undocumented people, mostly from the reports we're getting as this is a developing story, mostly Latino, detained after these raids at 7 different food processing plants in Mississippi. Hundreds today have not all been released from custody, but there are these now devastating reports of how it works, of how this goes down when the government does this. Children effectively abandoned because their parents were swept up. The Jackson Free Press reporting it as thus, quote, "Children finished their first day of school with no parents to go home to tonight. Babies and toddlers remained at daycare with no guardian to pick them up. A child vainly searching a workplace parking lot for missing parents." Here's another report.
Fighting back tears, 11-year-old Magdalena Gomez Gregorio expressed to us her devastation being alone without her dad.
Governments, please put your heart. Let my parents be free.
Children left behind and families impacted by each raid stress their parents and friends are good people.
I need my dad for me. My dad didn't do nothing. He's not a criminal.
He said that his mom is gone, that he's upset with Trump. He said he just wants his mom back. And they're both crying. They've been crying about all day since they got home from school.
If that's hard to watch, hard to take in, especially on a week like this, but on any day, that is just a couple of the stories that we've been sifting through. That's just a few of the people who, in the parlance of journalism, happen to go on camera. The wider impacts and devastation that we're dealing with, when you think about what we're reporting, the largest single state ICE raid, we're still just getting these stories in the local reporters and the local print journalists. So that's part of what the Trump administration is doing right now. Hey, I'm Ari Melber from MSNBC. You can see more of our videos right here, or better yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel below. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that.